A religious ceremony was held today in line with the second death anniversary of late parliamentarian Sarath Chandra Rajkarna at his residence today. Opposition leader Ranil Wickramasinghe and several members of the opposition were present at the event. Chairman of the Mahabodhi Society, Venerable Banagala Upatisthara, also graced the event. Sarath Chandra Rajkarna, who passed away on the 10th of January in 2011, was a senior member of the United National Party. Several new constructions at the Kottapulla National School were declared open yesterday.
The new entrance to the Kottapulla National School was declared open by UPFA parliamentarian Malini Fonseca. A new intercom system was also established at the school yesterday. The Geerasa Dahana musical concert organized by the Kumarasiri Hettige Foundation was held parallel to these events. We must understand the difference between humans and animals. Among the humans that we live with, there are some animals as well. Humans have the ability of developing a sixth sense, so they look at some of the things happening in this society with laughter. Pigs cannot live when jungles are cleared. They try to live in society by destroying others. We should not get entangled in this, because if we go behind or in front of the pigs, it will be a problem.
Speaking at a media briefing today, the leader of the Janaseta Front, Venerable Battaramulle Silarathanathera, noted that an extensive investigation should be launched to look into the injustice faced by the students of the country.
Niti Vidyale Prashne Ada
The law entrance examination has become a serious issue today. Why is this happening? Why are authorities not conducting an extensive investigation into this? Papers are being leaked out of the ministry. Committees are appointed subsequently. Committees have been appointed ever since. But these committees are useless. There is no need for committees. We request the authorities to conduct a comprehensive investigation regarding the law entrance examination and make the public aware of it.
වැඩපිළිවෙලක් මේ රටේ ජනතාව දැනුවත් කරන මෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා.
Kalasuri Deshanetru Arundhati Sri Ranganathan was conferred with an honorary doctorate by the University of Visual and Performing Arts at the Bandaranayake International Conference held recently. This honour was given in considering her contributions and achievements in the field of arts, culture and broadcasting both locally and internationally.
Arundhati Sri Ranganathan is a Sri Lankan Tamil and a senior broadcaster of great repute. A renowned artist as well, she is a foremost exponent of Carnatic music in Sri Lanka and excels in vocals as well as in playing the veena. She has performed in musical festivals across the world and has numerous original compositions which bring a new trend to classical music and Bharatanatyam. She held the position of Director of the Tamil Service at SLBC and is at present a lecturer at the University of the Visual and Performing Arts and has taught music to more than 3,000 students in Sri Lanka. She is also a pioneer in promoting ethnic harmony, having performed together with Pandit Amaradeva and Maestro Chitrasena's dance troupe.
Well, on to sports news this evening. Australia comprehensively won the Vaughan Muralitharan series against Sri Lanka 3-0 after they won the third and final test by 5 wickets today.
Australia declared their first innings at the score of 432 for 9 in reply of Sri Lanka's first innings score of 294. Afterwards, the Sri Lankan second innings were restricted to 278. Dinesh Chandimal and Nuwan Pradeep Roshan put up a last wicket partnership of 41 runs. Chandimal scored 62 runs, which is incidentally his fourth test half-century. The last of the Sri Lankan wickets collapsed for 43 runs.
Just gets through, run down the hill. This will be a big valuable four for Sri Lanka.
2 balls left in the over. Not really, but he's found the gap.
Thereby, the Australians were set a target of 141 runs. The first dismissal for the Aussies was David Warner, who was caught by Jayawardene off the bowling of Suranga Lakmal for a duck. Michael Clarke and Ed Cowan put up a third wicket partnership of 59 runs. Taking part in his last test, Mike Hussey scored 27 runs not out. Australia successfully chased the target in 42.5 overs, losing 5 wickets. Rangana Herath bagged 3 wickets for 46. The Man of the Series award was presented to Michael Clarke.
As well, there it is, the Warren Murali Trophy held by Michael Clarke and his men in a photograph that Michael...
I think, the Hobart was a good fight, tough conditions. I thought, we hung in there pretty well. Had a pretty decent test match. Melbourne, like I said, we had to take responsibility. We never showed any fight in that test match, so that was very disappointing. To come back to this, I thought, we stood up pretty well, fought really well, but wasn't good enough.
Well, up next is The Bitter Truth.
With the intention of uplifting badminton in Sri Lanka, the Minister of Sports approved the appointment of the Malaysian national Shankar Namali as the national badminton coach on the 1st of December in 2011. With the approval, the Badminton Association was able to secure the services of the coach for a period of 2 years. Director General of Sport informed the Badminton Association of Sri Lanka on the 6th of December to suspend the services of the expat coach, reversing the appointment made by the Minister of Sports. Minister of Sports Mahindanand Dalutgamage noted that although the coach is being paid $2,500 per month, even after 1 year, the sport has not seen any development. However, the Chief Executive Officer of the Badminton Association of Sri Lanka, Palitha Hettiarachchi, does not agree with the minister's view. He pointed out that although an issue arose with the players named in the squad in December not taking part in practice sessions, the association has been able to get the maximum use of the coachings of Shankar Namali. The CEO went on to say that a decision was taken at the main committee meeting to continue to retain Shankar Namali as the coach. The issue is not whether the coach is good or bad. We need to see how many times he was here before the appointment. He came on 2 occasions. There were no issues saying he was bad. I don't think it is fair to suspend him saying he isn't good. Another thing is, with no alternative in store, if the coach is suspended, it is the badminton players who will suffer the consequences. It doesn't matter if the coach is Malaysian or Indonesian. The Badminton Association of Sri Lanka needs to look into the needs of the sport. At the moment, I don't think the association is doing its job well. Sri Lanka is scheduled to take part in 3 international badminton competitions in the next 3 months. How would national players give off their best in these high-ranking tournaments without the service of a national coach? Should the future of the badminton players be overshadowed due to the irregularities in the administration?
Well, with that, we wrap up tonight's edition of Weekend Primetime News. Do log on to our website. It's www.newsfirst.lk for the very latest. I'm Arundhati Mudan Naik. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night.